Hello and welcome back to another Hot Dogs, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. I'm CZSurvivor, and today we're going to be having some fun in Taking Hold, talking about the preview, and talking about...
Uplink successful. Target system detected.
Now that she's done talking, me learning about unions and trying to do something better in this world. Anywho, so yes. Ooh, nice modern one. This modern red dot. So let's hope I can do good. Also, sorry for any sniffles. I do have a bit of an allergy going. I don't know why. It feels like an allergy. It doesn't feel like a cold. It feels like an allergy. But hey, enough about me having wonderful body reactions to just seemingly natural, seemingly safe things that are apparently the enemy of my body. Yay, lucky me. Ooh. Oh, I thought there was more. I really wasn't paying attention there. Can I? Well, I should double check if there was an ammo spawner here first. There is, so we're okay. I think we're guaranteed to get one now. But don't quote me on that. Don't hold me to that. So yes, Anton, he's got big, explosive update coming for us. Oh, why couldn't I put you in there? And when I say explosive, I mean literally explosive. The next update, which is the 5-year anniversary, which is also a combo for one day after April's Fools. So you know it's going to be fun. We got a preview for it, and one of the things he's working on is explosives. Oh, there was another one there. That's the one that I heard. Sit down. Sit down. And he's been reworking grenades, getting a more realism-based, I suppose, more simulation in them. You can now slowly pull out the pin. The fuse has a 1 second variation on how long it'll take to detonate on its detonation timer. So like from 3 to 4 seconds, for example, instead of always being. Oi. Nope. I remember how this gun works. I'm not a fan of this one. But hey, how they work. Reworking impact grenades and getting loads of new grenades. Also, reworking how this throwing simulation works. He's changed the hand position so it feels more natural, like it's in the middle of your hand instead of being like up here. And the throw distance is based off the mass. A slight change on the explosion simulation. It sounds so fun. And I can't wait to play with them. Oh. Ow. You actually hit me. There should be another one. That should be all of them, he says. Unsure. So yeah. Oh. No. Oh. You dead? No? Oh, that ricochet up there. Anywho. I'm good, aren't I? Definitely not sloppy. Oh, pump action shotgun. Very tempting. Give me ammo. He's dead. Huh. So yeah. That update is going to be good. And explosive and oh, I'm so excited. I thought I heard something then. Anyway, yes. So the grenade rework is going to make it more fun in take and hold. And what was it the other thing? Oh, impact grenades. Certain impact grenades won't explode if you drop them at your feet. Like there's a time delay before the impact fuse is activated. No. I don't want a bolt action. I say no to that. We are full on health, I didn't realise. I thought I was looking much worse. Wasn't as sloppy as what I thought. Mwah. Oh, also, sorry about not uploading the last 2 Wednesdays. First Wednesday, plans changed and I made a mistake. Second Wednesday I recorded and then just never uploaded. Nah. I'm good at this, aren't I? I'm very good. Look, I'll blame it on the headache I had that day. And just completely forgetting to do things. Right, so that's loaded. Pump action shotgun. Also, you. Headset. You're feeling discomfortable on my head. Have you changed? That's better. Must have caught the tightness. Ooh, nice. A bit low on the ammo capacity, but hey. What actually shell do we get by default? Number 4. So that's us. Safety off. Let's see what shell we're going to get out of this. Oh, we didn't get a sight? Nasty. Oh, I don't want to spawn that, definitely not. Oh well. Anywho, let's see what shell we're getting. Number 2. I'll take that. That should be more than enough shells. If it's not, well, I'm probably got really bad at shooting. More than normal. There, fill up another snack. Give me that. So, what is this about unions and shenanigans? Well, I say went to. Can't really go to currently during the panic, but I... Smoke. With a shell. With a shell. That should be us full. I really dislike this shotgun. Too little of an ammo. Do you know what I'll explain after this? I should have really got a sight. Oh, I wanted a chest high cover, but hey. We'll use this. No stairs. That was smoke. Oh, I panicked then. Okay, stop being sloppy. Focus. Focus. Much better. I hate that shotgun. I know what does it for me. What breaks it for me. It's what breaks me with a lot of guns. And using 4 grips. It offsets your hands. So with a gun like... Let's lock you there. Like this, my hands are in line so I can feel better where I'm shooting. Like I can naturally pull that roughly to there. But if I do that with this, I'm kind of aiming ever so slightly down. Like there, that's my hands at the same height, like in a flat line. So I have to drop the front hand down a bit, which kind of breaks me because I'm terrible. But hey. And I will keep aiming high because of that. Also, this thing does not have enough shells.
I should really get the laundry done tomorrow.
But hey. Oh. Oh, don't clip into the wall. Ah, gun scrapper, good. Ooh, auto shotty. Nice, tempting. They're probably good to get. We'll go have a look at what's the other place, because there's gun scrapper here. So I definitely will be coming back here. I can say that without doubt. Also, I'm getting a bit better at aiming. I'm getting used to dropping the front now. Hey! So yes, union shenanigans. So I went to a training session-ish information thing. And there's a part 2 about organising for educational workers. And just getting to know how best to operate in an educational setting for better workers' rights. And also learning the difference between a trade union and a industrial union. Oh, another guy somewhere. I've got 2 shots. No shots.
Well done.
Get off the wall. Oi! Dastardly enemies. So, yeah, I'll be filling you up. And I'll be selling you in a bit. So you go up there for now. Right after we go back. I don't want a machine pistol. I'm not feeling it. Also, I'm really getting lucky on my gun type spawns here. Aren't I? For Operator Ori, with his modern firearms, we've got that. And this, granted, they are modern. But no. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Sorry about that. I just had a sneeze, so I decided to, you know, pause. Do it in pre rather than in post. It's much easier. I don't have to go and find it. Oh, tracking.
It's all gotten so dark now in 2018. Over there.
So dark in 2018. Man, you are so out of date. Oh, I've got white tips.
Some dead meat. Oh.
I didn't realise. Oh, I've got black tips there. Nice. Ooh, 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 ooh. Give me something deadly. Like the modern PPSH. MP7, I'll take that. Although, oh, the sniffles are back. I should probably go and sort something out. Aha! That will be good. Back. Put that there. Go scrap you. Does have a built-in sight. It's a bit of a terrible one, but hey.
Huh? What's that?
Safety off. Oh, I didn't.
Turn it. Get that. No hard feelings. Get out of here.
Oh, a bit closer comfort. How many have spawned here?
Goodbye, cool meat.
Where are the bullets? Oi. At least still had one in the chamber. Oh, health. Well, I'll solve all that health problem. So yes, industrial union versus trade union. So, basically, the main difference is... Ooh, blue tips. Is that an industrial union focuses... Rather than focus on a specific trade within a profession. So, for example, let's take the education sector. Rather than focusing on teachers or TAs or administration or whatever, it gets all staff who are within the education sector. Now, this is probably going to be a bit more personalised to the IWW, which, let's be honest, is probably the best one to be in, but hey. In that the education sector is much more broadly defined than normally. It includes all traditional ones that you'd think of, like school, every kind of school, nursery and all that. But it also includes places like, his name will come to me in a second, museums. Can I? I can grab up there, yes. Like museums, because they're educators. They're important towards our education. They add information, and as we all know, history can be heavily misrepresented to provide a one-sided set of facts that support the current establishment. And let's be honest, history does heavily focus on the elites within society, the rulers, and not the working class. But hey, so yeah, another thing about industrial union is it focuses on more than just better pay. Do you know what, I'm going full auto with this. Better working conditions and democratization of the workplace, and with the inevitable goal of the removal of wage labour and the transition to a moneyless society. But that's a long game. That ain't gonna happen tonight. Oh, also, that's the other thing that I forgot to mention. It also includes students. Particularly university students, because it's work. Learning is work. It's hard work to learn, and especially in its current situation, you learn to work for a wage, to go work for someone else. So, you know, might be important, the input on it. And oh, phone! I'm good. Recursive. Where are you? No? Here we go. Recursive, okay. Honk. Look, that's the easiest way to do the recursive. So yeah. Also, I am terribly explaining this. Yeah, I'm a disaster. So yeah. And the idea of, well, basically horizontal schooling, and the change from a teacher in charge, student follow, to a teacher guide, student contribute, and the heavy emphasis on a very strict curriculum. Gosh, do I hate the curriculum. There is no space for exploration of stuff. I see many teachers desperately try to add more stuff, like the teacher that does the art for the class that I work with. Oh, 1 second, let me just... Where are you? So, quick explanation on how my class is quickly set up that I work with, in that the main teacher is part of management. Yay. So she has to go off and do management shenanigans. Yay. So we have one of the other teachers come in. Now, of course, it always happens with... everyone has... What's it called? Oh, planning time. I can't remember what the proper name is they use. I'm terrible. So all teachers get planning time during the school hours. But yeah. We have more. And this teacher does the RE and the music and the art. And a bit of the DT. It depends. It depends when things get scheduled. But primarily focusing on art. She's been desperately trying to make it more like how actual artists do art. It feels like... Well, it's closer to what it feels like doing art when I did it in high school. Which, let's be honest, wasn't perfect either. But hey... It's much more closer to realistic with sketchbooks and a bit more free flow, a bit more student input and how students do things differently and where they excel, where they don't, and not tell them this is how you do something. This is how you perform a technique. This is a technique. It's a real fine line between... Gosh, enough bullets. Fine line. Oh! Dastardly things. I think I shot the gun out of his hand. I said... Give me that. Oh, health. No! You despawned!
So do I have to hunt you now? Well, this is expected. Crunchy, eh? You're dead meat.
Wunderbar. Okay, let's be a bit more careful and pay attention. So yeah. And what was the other thing? We talked about how best to focus. So one of the things about the IWW is any worker is allowed. Any work can be it, unless you are part of the hiring, firing, so the management, the owning class. It's a bit more expanded than the standard definition of owning class, but if you've got hiring and firing power, you have authority over others. And that just ain't democratic. So that's against the IWW. And we had a discussion about others. There's a lot of people that are what are called dual carders, where they're in another union and the IWW. The IWW has... Sorry. He just shot his leg off. I think I have bullets in this.
Oh, darn it.
Override token found.
There's another rifle there. Ammo. Oh, okay. Okay. Do I want to try another rifle? Go on. Okay, that was a loss. Yeah, we'll take that over that, and we'll probably try and get rid of that. I'll put you there. We can... You there. I forgot where I was. Yeah, so dual carders. A discussion about dual carders and how trade unions... So, what was it? One of the people had a... What's it called? Some of the management is in the same union as them. And when it's against higher ups in management, so this was a university, so when it was against the... what's they called? The person who's, like, in charge of the uni. What's their role? I forgot the name. Whatever it was. When they have a problem with that guy... Management's all up for joining in, doing union action stuff. But the second they have a grievance against the management directly above them, well, you know, they're in quite a powerful position in the union. We can't...
Nope, that's my cell phone.
Probably not having a democratic union and all. But hey, that's what the IWW also fights against. And talking about how you can use pre-existing unions to increase democratic and militant unionism. Not necessarily getting them to join another union because they've got the standard dues plus the dues to the IWW, which, you know, it's an awkward thing. It scales to pay, so, you know, a bit more equitable. But it's a lot of money. Especially if you do Okada, and the other unions are more... Oh! Shoot! Are more expensive than the IWW. Which I will definitely say is not probably a good thing. But, you know, and trying to use their action to encourage. And also standing in solidarity with other unions. So one of the big things that the IWW for the education is trying to work on is also dealing with crossing the picket line. So for anyone who doesn't know what a picket line, it's basically where the strikers are having their march outside the place of work. And crossing the picket line is where workers from the place, or... So you've got two sections. You've got fellow workers that are in a different role. Yeah, give me a second. That one. Got it. Ow, and I whacked my elbow. Were fellow workers in the workplace that are standardly there, but are in a different position because of standard trade unions, how they work, and they only focus on one sector within the profession. That, for example, teachers go on strike, and none of the TAs do. Or even worse, only part of the teachers go on strike because only one of the teachers' unions go on strike, and it allows... Same applies to other professions. The place to still operate without heavily impacting them. So they have to cross the picket line. What the IWW is it will be a concerted effort. An injury to one is an injury to all. So if there's an injustice against the TAs, not just the TAs, the teachers, the cleaning staff, not administration in management, administration is the people who do all the paperwork stuff for, oh shoot, keeping the place running. You know, like the reception staff in the office. I'm gonna drop that. Right, I'm gonna hold that chit chat for a second whilst I try and... Huh. Focus. Okay. Ammo. How's my health looking? Functional. Right. Back to focusing on that chat. So, the crossing of picket lines with workers who are not... Yeah. So again, everyone within a company or a school, for my case, I'll keep using school because that's where I work and it's easy to explain, but you can extrapolate that to other workplaces and you can understand.
Dang it, I'm really... Get out of here. Let's wear hats. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
So yeah. What's the other thing? The other part of crossing a picket line by what is called, well, the name is SCAPs, which refers to people who are hired in to fill the roles of striking workers. Basically, getting partially defeating the strike, the purpose of the strike. The business keeps operating. Granted, it does have to operate at an increased cost because they've had to hire more workers. And ooh, nice. But you know, it's not perfect. Did that go in? Good. Let me just sort out my guns. Because my brain's not functioning properly. I swear I can multitask sometimes. Do you know what? I don't need the knife anymore. I probably don't need the rifle, but I do need some of these. I'll grab these. Let me head into a lit area. Okay. So, you can go up there. So we don't need you, we don't need you. You can go there. You can go there. HFFJ, good. Now I need to check, are you armed? Good. I couldn't remember whether this had a safety or not. Easiest way to test. Oh yes, that's the other thing that H3 has got an update for. I'll explain that after I've done the union discussions. Do I want a power up? Sure, why not? What do we get? Ghost. Oh, that'll be useful. They have Ghost up there. Right. So yes. So breaking the news match. What was the other thing that we were talking about? What was it? It was something... Ah, yes. Getting teachers to do policing. So one of the... So people that work with international students. Oh, gosh. I'll have to explain this properly in a second. Working with international students and having to keep a register of where they're from and all that. To try and, you know, so the police have a chance to kick them out. Because we're, you know, don't like foreigners for some reason. Even though they're fellow human beings. Oh! Okay. I'll hold that fort. Sussex. Oh, run. Got round in the chamber. Okay. You're loaded. Right, let's go round. So, yes, we'll go round this way. We'll go full auto as well. This barrel is not long enough. Oh.
Prepare to meet your maker. Over that's a doozy. Oh, why me? I'll get you next time.
I wish I had the money. How's my health doing? Right, we're back at full. Okay. Give me some ammo. I am not in a good situation. Right, grenade launcher. Already at full health. Grenade launcher should be good for clearing these rooms down here. Is it? It is this room. Gimme.
Override token found.
I hurt myself a bit. But hey. Whew. Okay. Ammo. Oi. Oh, I left all those all the rounds for this one. Wow. I left all the mags. Wait, no I didn't. What mag? Oh, I left my mag for this. Okay, what round are we getting for this? What are you? You are 40mm caseless smoke? SMK. I think that's a smoke. 1 second, there's an easy way to test. Yeah, it's a smoke round. Well, you're no use. Okay, I want the minigun. I shouldn't have bought the ghost power up. Or the grenade launcher. I need to go back and try and find that. So yeah. I completely forgot where I was talking about unions. But yeah, very good, very useful, and trying to get better at organising. So talking about using teachers as policing force to keep track of foreign students, as well as like generally students as general, like phone. Thank you. Just keeping track of them and making sure they're not doing stuff the government don't want. We're going the long way round. This way. Which is always fun. I could do another red dot, but hey, I think this is our last hold. I think. Do you know what? I'm going to just hit the thing since we're here. And go. Once I...
Tis only a flesh wound.
Burn. Grenade! I don't know if that's live.
See y'all tomorrow.
Health. Oh. Okay, we cleared that out. Right, let's go get some more ammo. So yeah, policing and keeping track of them, and then passing them on to border police so they can go round them up and deport them, because, you know, that's fun, that's nice, that's fair, that's kind. But hey, heyo, at least I don't have to do that. Whew. But yes, and also, of course, the other bit focused on how to get fellow workers in and joining the IWW, as I mentioned before, and finding people who are like-minded. Who do not wish to be exploited or to exploit their fellow human beings, and to actually do what they did in becoming a teacher, to teach people, not to where's this other one? Oh, I'm just going to drop mags currently. I'm going to take that because I lost a lot of health.
Analyzing system.
Need to get better at aiming. That's the mag gun. So yes, I'll talk about H3 next, because I think I've done everything I want to talk about unions currently. If you ever want a proper explanation, I'm probably not the best, but I just kind of felt like talking about it, you know? And just feeling it out. And trying to get more people fighting for their rights against the oppressors. Flippin' heck, you're no. Oh, my legs.
Advancing to next system link.
Do you know what? I'm popping Ghost.
Analyzing system.
We should be invisible. I'm sorry about the sniffles. It's always fun having them. As I said, the allergy had kicked up. I need to move. This was probably the time to use... encryption. Oh, oh gosh. Oh, I really got some bad guns. Like low mags. They were high power. I won't give that. I'll give that. It was high power. But... and kind of got screwed over by not getting an actual grenade. And getting CS gas. Heyo. I should have saved the ghost. I should have tried and get another sausage. Yeah, I should have picked up another sausage. I didn't need to save money. I wish there was... it kept track not only your health, but the current hold you're on. But hey, yes. I never talked about the other thing. We're getting like a suppression effect on the player if you're too close to an explosion. Which just sounds absolutely fun. Like a grenade goes off there. You get the titness sound. A vignette coming in. Sound distortion. It sounds beautiful. It looks so good. But anywho, yes. Was that one of my good scores? 69. Nice! Anywho, I am that childish. You're welcome. Do you know what that could have been in position for? That could have been in... that was a good run. I could have had with a really high score that time. Oh well. Oh well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, hit that like button. Got any comments, questions, drop them down in the comments section below. And that's very possible. New channel, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter and support me on Patreon. Links for those are down in the description. Stay well and Survivor out. Cheerio.